talk.
Missing something?
Not in the mood for games.
I have a kid here. Says he's your son.
I'll be right there.
What's going on, guys?
Where the hell did Dude go?
Joining us. I don't know. Where did Dude go? I think he just maybe
Straight up,
lost connection.
that is my biggest fear in life. What happened to Batman there is my biggest fear. It's Valentine's Day tomorrow, so everybody stay safe. Don't let that shit happen to you too, okay, guys? Please.
Wait, so your fear is your girl kind of dangling you on the ceiling like some?
No, someone be like, "Hey, yo, Keys, this dude
Okay.
here, it's your son."
Because I wasn't sure what
gotta
you guys
be
are into.
serious.
I wasn't sure what kind of.
He wants his girl to She-Hulk him.
Wow.
Hey,
You know how She-Hulk manhandles that guy
Nice.
she's on the date with? You want that. You want to be cradled.
it's
Eh?
beautiful. Look,
So
carry
there's
him
like
a
an actual
little-
term for it now, huh?
Carry you to bed.
All right, then.
Jeez.
Well, we've got a very special show for you guys today because you know what? We'll just go ahead and put him on the spot right away. Dude, take it away.
Ah, shit. All right, guys. Put me on the big screen for this. If I'm doing it, put me on the big screen.
All right, fair enough.
But yeah, guys, we've been crazy
All right,
busy.
man.
You know, we're coming up with a new segment, as you guys saw, the Specs Files. But we also have another big announcement for you guys. We've added another kingpin to the family. So we are not 5 anymore. We're now 6 kingpins, and let's bring them in, guys. Take me off the big screen. Let's bring them in, and let's give a nice warm welcome to the newest member, Marvell.
There he
What's
is.
going on?
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, man. Yeah, newest family member. Let's go.
Hey,
I mean,
Thank
he
you.
pretty much
you
already
give
was
me my
before.
Valentine, bro.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you pretty
Will
much already
accept
was
this rose?
before anyway, so you know.
Yeah, he's been with us
Well,
right
welcome,
from the start, basically. You know, he does the FOC shows with us every week. Come on, man. Time to make him an official
he's
king.
with us. Yeah, he's gonna be on the previously on.
Yeah.
And everything like that. He's always on Show Me Your Hole. So he's always been here anyway.
Yeah, exactly. On the hall shows too. Yeah.
Passed the
And the
Hades.
thing is,
paid us off.
definitely also check out his timeline on IG. Like he always posts stuff like on because listen, unlike me, he's actually a bit more in tune with what's coming out in New Comic Book Day, so he actually knows what kind of storylines and all that to kind of pay attention to. So definitely check out his IG storylines whenever he drops those. So he always drops a lot of knowledge on that.
Big, so that's what we're saying.
Yes, you guys are official.
Yeah, but now it's
But we
official.
had to make it official. you know,
It's official
commemorate
now. It's
the moment.
official.
Yeah. Right
All
on.
right, guys. Well, we're gonna have a special cameo, I believe, later on today too. I think BC's gonna be stopping by at some point. He's still having some childcare issues, so he'll be popping in when he can at some point. I think he's back next week,
I believe so.
and Key still has no sleeves, so everything's right in the world. Did you guys watch the Super Bowl last
And
night?
no
We won't
good
talk much
internet
about the
connection.
game since my Eagles lost, but we can go ahead and talk about all the rest of the stuff. You guys saw all the trailers?
I'll be the first to say, and you can boo me if you want, but I don't watch football. I'm not a big football guy. I'm into basketball.
I'm right there with you. I'm right
Yeah.
there.
I'm not gonna boo you for
I
that.
like my ball. Yeah, I didn't watch it, guys. Sorry.
You like
Didn't
it?
I
you
heard
didn't
it
even
was
watch
alright.
the fucking trailers?
Well, I watched the trailers as soon as they dropped.
Oh, you know what? We are gonna go ahead.
Move this man! Hey, I watched the trailers. Come on, man.
YouTube the Super Bowl trailers, man. You gotta watch that shit live as it happens.
Exactly.
That's the only way you get the proper experience.
Fair.
My girl Riri.
Yo, she's having another baby now, bro.
What an expensive way to announce you're having another baby. You know, these like baby reveal parties, they're fucking out of control, I tell you.
Wait, is that what that was?
Hey, rich people are out of control.
Thank you all for coming.
Alrighty then. I mean, I don't know. I didn't think it was a bad halftime show. It was kind of simple compared to, you know, the halftime shows that they've had for the last however many years. So it was actually kind of nice to see one that was a little less elaborate, to be honest. Just some platforms out there and some people dancing. That's really all it was.
Yeah, I heard it wasn't as spectacular as previous shows.
Was it last year that they did the halftime show with Eminem, Dre, Snoop?
50
See, that one actually, I mean, but then again, I'm more into those artists, so I actually did watch the halftime on that one, and
that's fair.
Enjoyed
that's
it.
fair. I did
Although I was scared for 50 Cent's life when he was dangling upside down because he looked like he put on a few pounds, so I thought that the man was gonna fall on his head.
Wow, that's just very savage of you, Viper. But no, it wasn't a bad halftime show all in all. It wasn't the greatest one in the world either, but it was decent. It was decent.
Well, it's Rihanna. Come on.
Yeah, you know, the trailers. It seemed like there was kind of. I mean, it was a lot less this year than it has been in previous years, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, it was only 4 or 5 that were really, you know, big ones. I mean, we got obviously, you know, The Flash, Guardians of the Galaxy. What else? Rise of the Beast, and I think Indiana Jones. Those were the big ones that I can remember.
Yeah.
So, you know.
And even outside of movie trailers, like you know how they usually run ones for like, I don't know, like eBay or like a Pepsi ad or something like that. Like nothing that great. So
right. And usually, like the commercials themselves are just a lot better. I don't know. They were all pretty trash this year. There wasn't any that really stood out. So, I guess overall, you know, it was a mediocre Super Bowl. We'll call it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, out of all of us, you're the only one that had a dog in the fight, the Eagles. So
I know, right? And that's why we're going with mediocre because you know, decent halftime show, decent trailers. Super Bowl sucked. But, all right, well, let's go ahead and jump into it, and we'll go ahead and start by saying hello to the chat. Let's see. I think what's the earliest one we got up here? I think
definitely not none of us.
I see is Hero. Oh,
I don't know who was first. I was trying to keep track, but it looked like
you got it, or
mine
you
was
still
answering to somebody else's. So I don't know this.
Nah, I'm lagging. You do it.
Okay. First one I see here is Hero. So it might be Baker, it might be Hero. I'm not sure. Says he wants to live in a universe where the Kingpins are on time. Nobody wants to live in that universe.
Good luck.
Because, yeah, like I said, that universe, it doesn't exist.
There we go.
Phil's Treehouse, what's going on?
What up?
These guys talking about the Dark Multiverse. That's right.
Oh, this asshole.
It's true. Tim Ncbd says 707. I feel like Tim guesses 707 every week at this point.
I think so.
He's almost always right, but this week we were running a little bit later.
A little bit later.
It is a good number, right?
That's my fault.
Nah. Let's see, who else do we got here? I saw Comic Chic here. Thank you for joining us.
Hey.
Spine 6, Mr. Sith Lordly in the house.
Sith Lordly, check him out on Saturdays.
Phil's Treehouse talking about the reverse She-Hulk.
Alrighty.
Okay, here we go. Got TM Nerdy in the house.
Hey, what's up, TM?
Hey.
Super Mars.
Super Mars, thanks for joining.
AOA. If it was a Canada Cup, he would watch. Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, that sounds like some odd fetish.
Bricks, what's going on? Let's see who else. Let's see. Uncanny Dan.
Hey.
Steve Bradley. Thank you for joining us.
Steve?
Don't think I missed anyone yet.
I think that's
You said North 49?
Oh, nope, I did. I missed North 49.
Oh.
There he is. North 49.
Going on, North
on this
49.
evening.
Yeah,
I think we got everyone.
Yeah, now you got everyone. Yeah.
We did a secret reveal at the end of the last Monday show that BC was on. I don't know if that was last week or the week before, but there's a secret reveal. You'll have to go back and watch it.
Right
at the very end, right as we end the show.
And if you noticed, it didn't really work out last week because there was 4 of us on, so it was kind of closed up. So now it's actually perfect.
It's perfect.
You get the proper view and everything like that. I mean, can't go wrong with it. BC is going to be very happy when there's 5 kingpins on.
Yeah, people are gonna start booing BC if he comes on the show.
I know, right? He's gonna be jamming it up again.
Get off the stream.
All right. Well, Keith, let's go ahead and just jump right into Hyper's favorite segment of the night. New comic book day.
Let's do it.
Drum roll. You know what? It was a kind of a weird week, so we'll see what's good. Oh, should be
the top 57 honorable mentions.
Taking a sweet time. There we go. Yeah, buddy. So this used to be me on Valentine's Day. That's why I threw this cover up for honorable mentions. You can see the beer, pizza, just living life, living the good life out here.
Is that Grifter or a fucking Ninja Turtle?
That's Grifter, baby.
Why is he
living his best life
like that with his mask on?
He does what he
Don't
wants.
talk about the laws of physics.
Appreciate. This seems to be somewhat problematic. I mean,
how do you eat pizza with no face?
Listen,
yeah.
Don't worry about what I do.
It's like Scary Movie. I saw a face. Did it have a nose? Yes. Yeah, that does sound like a face.
Look, Wildstorm characters are popping off. They're gonna be in the DCU. Where the hell is Grifter? That's all I'm gonna say. Eventually, he's got to come. Eventually, he's too cool not to. I would freaking hope so.
And they are bringing the Wildstorm characters in pretty quick with the Authority. So
very quick.
Yeah.
All right. Honestly, I haven't read any of this series yet. The first couple of covers caught my attention, but this one's just a vibe. I don't know what it is. The big ass sword, the clean blood. It's just, this is straight a cover pick for me. David Messina killed this. Absolutely killed this. I don't know if anyone out there is reading 3 Keys, but if you are, please let me know how it is.
As if 1 Keys wasn't bad enough.
Now there are
he just pops in for that. Yeah, I've been meaning to read this series though. It's very, what's the word I'm looking for? Appeasing, I guess. The covers are great. The story looks great. I haven't gotten to it yet. But man, would I run away if I saw that girl standing there in the street with that sword. I would run,
bro.
I actually have been reading this, and actually, it's not a bad read. I think this is the last issue.
Yeah,
I believe. And it's hopefully gonna have a nice, satisfying ending. So we'll see.
Right. Yeah, I've actually been reading it too. I actually thought me and Marvell were probably about the only 2 people reading it, but it's been good. So basically, this chick on the cover and her giant tiger man friend mentor thing, they fight these like Lovecraftian type of monsters, that come from, I don't know, fucking other dimensions or space or something. I really haven't worked that part out entirely yet, but they come from somewhere else. And yeah, I mean that's basically the premise for these 5 issues. It feels like when it does finish up with this issue though, that it's probably gonna have an ending where it could potentially lead to more down the road. So we'll see.
That's what I was feeling too, for sure.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask that. Do you think they're gonna do more
Same.
later on, or like it's limited right now? Is it not?
Mhm.
Yeah, it is. This is I think, like I said, I think this issue or the next issue is the end of the miniseries. But
Okay.
yeah, I mean, we could see a volume 2 at some point down the road. It wouldn't surprise me.
Okay. Perfect.
In the famous words of K-Man, let's move along.
Wait. In the famous words of K-Man.
Let's move on.
There it
we
is.
go. There we go.
All right. Well, hopefully Hyper comes back for this one because I threw it up there just for his ass. Yo, this
You know
Eastman
he will.
cover is dope.
He's
It
just
is-
purposely ignoring us.
It is better than the incentive, man. The incentive this week was weak. This shit right here, fire. I don't know what's going on in this
Yeah, it
story
is.
though.
Yeah, listen, I am a bit behind on the Turtles, but I kind of mentioned this a few weeks ago where I feel like the regular covers are kind of outpacing the RIs. There are a few weeks where the RIs do kind of shine, but lately, yeah, they're nothing to write home about. So, yeah, honestly, this is setting up for apparently Armageddon games, we're in the Armageddon games, which is gonna go all the way till April. So it is a pretty expansive storyline. I think the last time they did something like this was City at War, which was 3 years ago, like 2019. Sorry, that's 4 years ago. That's when we had the reveal of Jenica turning into a turtle. So they're saying that something big's gonna happen in this event. Like, I don't know if it's gonna be towards the end or the middle. So if you are a TMNT fan and you might want to start paying attention to these issues, because apparently something big is gonna happen that's gonna shift courses in this whole TMNT universe.
Yeah, I'm not reading this. I'm about
I'm
137 issues behind. Yeah, it's a pass for
137.
me.
You just picked up 50 issues of fucking Exiles today, and you can't pick up 137 in Ninja Turtles. What's wrong?
Hey,
He got
the
you there.
Turtles are on
He got you there.
50 cents an issue. I'll pick them up.
Marvel, you on Ninja Turtles?
I have not been. Yeah, like, dude, it's a little too much to get into, but I'm reading Last Ronin. That's about all I got for it. Yeah. So thank you for that, Hyper. Thank you. That's the most I've ever heard him talk about a new comic.
It is
right?
actually.
It's
really
I know
good.
it took a lot out of me for just.
He needs to eat some more cereal now.
It feels
He's very selective about when he comes on. It has to be a new Batman or a TMNT book, and that's when he comes on the show.
That's where I shine. That's where I shine, exactly.
It feels like Armageddon game is going on for a really long fucking time, though. Especially
does.
if it's going on until April. So
Yeah, according to the checklist, it's I believe until April, actually, maybe beginning of April, but I know where March has some issues as well.
wow. All right.
Yeah.
That's long. Yeah.
Huge event for the Turtles. All right, what do we got next?
We got
Oh shit!
It's the cover. It's the cover.
That's fair. I'll agree with you on that.
Bro, this is the best one. This is the best one this week. If you come on now, you can't even fight me on that.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. It's pretty dope.
Was it like 80 years? 80 years from the first issue? That's when this one's taking place?
Yeah, it's the first 8 decades now. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. So
that's crazy. Yeah.
There's gonna be a whole change up to this world, and honestly, I like these time jumps, man. I'm feeling it. Amazing read. I would say an amazing read. Cool concept. So I can't wait to get my hands on this one. Read this one.
You're gonna pick up this specific cover, though, right?
Of course.
Okay. Yo, the Spawn Genie. Somebody in the comments said it. Yeah, on point. I'm definitely gonna be reading this. And I haven't decided yet. I think I'm going with the Spawn cover. I can't remember what the A cover looks like, but I remember seeing this cover and being like,
doesn't matter what the A cover looks like.
That's fair. That's fair. But definitely picking this up.
Yeah, the series has been a really good read. And actually, you know what? Give me my first boo of the night, Keys. I'm telling you, I'm sorry. I got to go with the B cover, the
Boo this man!
I can't.
Get out of the
He's
way.
new. He's new. I can't.
Boo this man!
Yeah, I like that B cover, that Vitruvian man kind of pose. So I gotta go with that one.
You know what? It might be up here. Nah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I do like the Spawn cover, and I'm
So
definitely
fun.
getting the Spawn cover. But I like the B cover too. So it's a good week for 8 billion genies. Get it?
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna pick up fucking all of them, anyway, sure, but
What else is new face?
yeah,
AOA
especially this
issue
series, man.
1
Love
to
this series.
150.
Yeah. Did you guys see those Last of Us homages that they've been coming out lately? Those have been good.
Yeah,
What up? What up?
I have.
they're gonna keep coming out now too.
I got 2 copies of the MegaCon exclusive from El Rey. The one that's the PS4 homage cover.
Yeah.
I don't even read 8 Billion Genies. I just bought it because it was a Last of Us homage.
Oh my gosh.
Wow,
You know,
somebody
I'll
do
be
this,
Missing
man.
out, man.
I was the opposite. I never played Last of Us, but yeah, it just fits so well with the show and stuff like that. So that's why I kind of wanted it, but I didn't buy it. So luckily I didn't. With more covers coming out, I would have had to FOMO buy those.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Right, this one's definitely picked up in the number of exclusive. I mean, obviously the first issue had a few exclusives on it, but it really dropped off after that, and there weren't like any exclusives on it up until about what I think issues 5 or 6.
I think it was 6. Bird City did. No, maybe it was 7 actually. Bird
Maybe,
City. Did.
it might even miss 7 and be the first one. So yeah. Now we're getting into a lot of
there a
fucking
competition?
exclusives, though.
The coloring your own genie, wasn't that a thing too?
Yeah, I didn't win.
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I think that was more. That was a blank though, right?
It was. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
it was like the outline for
outline.
comic shop thing.
Yeah.
Yep. That was cool. That was a cool idea. I rate
Yeah.
that. All right. I think we're about to get to the top 5. I'm not gonna. I don't think this is.
I think you're teasing us. Oh, no.
Oh, I lied. There's one more.
Yeah, you're teasing.
I lied. All right, I'm gonna just make this one fast. Icon versus Hardware, issue 1. This Raza cover is, it's clean. It's clean.
So this is basically Superman versus Iron Man.
That's what it looks like.
Exactly. That's exactly what this is. It's more like
That
the
sounds like
OG
fair fight.
Riri Williams, realistically, right? So Hardware, which would be Iron Man, finds a time machine, wants to go back in time. So he goes back in time to fix his wrongs and whatnot and whatever in society. However, Icon is an alien that's lived on Earth, crash landed during the slavery days. So every freaking year, Hardware goes back, Icon's there because he lived through it all. So it's going to be a clash throughout time. Yeah, it's pretty cool. If you're just jumping into Milestone, I'd probably jump here because you get to see a little backstory of Icon. He's like a Superman character that once again landed on Earth, took the form of the first human interacted with, which was a black slave, and lived his life as a slave and made his way through capitalist America to current day where he's rich, successful, and conservative. But it's crazy. It's a cool character.
So he goes back in time to fight Superman?
That's some
No,
pretty
he goes back in
heavy-handed
time
topics.
to change some things in time. But Icon is obviously living in that time. So Icon's like, who is this guy? You're not supposed to be here. And the fight is on.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, Keys, I have nothing to add to this series, but I will say this will be my little contribution.
Uh-oh.
Last week in the dollar bin, I did pick up a Hardware #1 still in the poly bag.
My man.
Dude, I pass those up all the time, man.
My man.
I see those everywhere in the bag. Should I be picking those up?
I only picked it up because I know Keys talks about these milestone characters. So honestly, Keys is the one that's kind of putting me on these characters. So yeah, I'm picking these first appearances up if I can find them.
Yeah, I mean, if you're finding them all the time and still in the bag and everything, if you can find one that seems to be in half decent condition or whatever, it's probably worth picking up. I mean, the characters at least have potential. There's some, they keep telling stories in the universe, so
Yeah.
So
never know.
my next question though is, Hyper, are you keeping it in the poly bag though?
I mean, for now, I guess. If I
No,
find another
don't be
copy,
sure.
I'll take it out. I don't know. There's something about like the poly bag that's in static, like like the milestone poly bag is different than the poly bags that Marvel. I don't know. How, it
Just
kind
like
of
a different
adds. It kind
material.
of adds to the book.
Go
I
ahead.
find it's not just some cellophane. Like you know what I'm talking about, Keys, right? Like the
I know what
poly
you're
bag
talking
itself has a bit of a graphic to it. So
Yeah.
I
Yes, it
mean,
does.
if I could help it, I'd rather get another copy of hardware that's raw without the poly
Yeah.
bag, because I do have static one in a poly bag and out of the poly bag. I have like both copies. So
My man got both cars right.
and I got the variant. I got the variant for static one too. So
Shit.
like I
Damn.
said, this is the I'm
going
attributing
hard,
all
man.
this to Keys's enthusiasm for static.
He's coming, damn it. He's coming.
Hey,
All right.
Static's got the most chance for sure.
This is a 1 in 25 now. I think it was UniX and myself. We were talking when season 1 of Static and Milestones season 1 came out last year, I think. And man, the 1 in 25s, the print run are so small in those series. So like your Blood
That's the
Syndicate
Static.
1 in 25, the Static one, not as small, but smaller for sure.
Yeah.
Icon on Rocket, I should say. Yeah, no, all those 125s are stupid small print run. I expect this to be almost the same, probably a little higher, but it's a sweet 90s homage by Dennis Cohen, and it's a 1 in 25, so I had to throw it up here. You might not like the cover, but I'm feeling it. That's straight 90s. I believe now we're going into the top 5, boys. So buckle up.
I do like this homage because it hasn't been done to death. At least I'll say that much. You don't see a lot of like dude breaking the other dude's back. Like obviously this is an homage to Bane breaking Batman's back, but you don't see this homage done to that. To
This isn't an homage to shit. This is what would actually happen if Superman fought Iron Man.
100%.
So I do appreciate that. At least we didn't get like an ASM 300 homage. So
True.
Oh, God.
That's coming on issue 3.
Damn it. All right, let's see if I can hit the number 5, House of Slaughter, issue 12. It is the first cover appearance of that chick right in the middle there.
Of
Jolie,
that chick.
named Jolie. Jolie. She made her first appearance in issue 11, both as a child and current time, if you will. She is a childhood friend of Jace. She is part of the House of Butcher. We didn't really see much of the House of Butcher, so I expect in 12 they're going to flush that out. Let's be real, man. Something killing children is coming. And so to see the new characters in these new houses, pretty cool.
Yeah.
She kind of reminds me of Cutter.
I was thinking the same
has-
thing.
She has 2 different color eyes, man. So we're gonna see how she differs. But
What are you saying? All redheads look the same?
No,
She does
man.
look-
I'm just saying the mannerisms are very similar.
yo, what's up, Empire?
That's your contribution to New Comic Book Day, Hyper?
Well, I gotta shout out the chat, man, when they come. That's my
Nothing,
Dude.
Yeah, I'm behind on this series, but it's definitely one I am gonna continue on reading. Yeah, I like I said, I'm like 4 or 5 issues behind, so I have no idea what's going on right now. But it's been all right. This series, it's nothing close to what Something Has Killed the Children has been. At least for me, it's been a little drier, but it's given a good backstory to everything and like giving us some more insight into the actual houses, like Keith said.
I've actually been really keeping up with it more lately, and I was actually really happy for the last arc to be finished because it was dragging on. But they're off to a really good start with this new arc. For issue 11 was the first one in this new arc, and yeah, like it's off to a really great start. Like Sunny and this what's her name, Jolie, seem like great characters. So yeah, hoping for at least 6 or 7 issues for this storyline to go on at least.
Right on.
Yeah, I'm enjoying the new arc and the new characters so far. I really dig this cover too. I mean, it's kind of, I don't know. It almost looks sort of like an homage to something. I'm not sure exactly what it would be. Maybe like a movie or a poster or something like that. I can't put my finger on. I don't know. I can't put my finger on what it would be at the moment, but it's definitely got a creepy vibe to it too. So
yeah,
I like it.
I mean, the hype for Something's Killing Children kind of dipped. Let's be real.
Oh yeah.
However, if there's going to be a project, they're going to need a universe, obviously. So you're going to need these other houses and whatnot. So while nobody's talking about them, scoop these keys, man. Just saying.
Yeah,
Just saying.
Makes sense.
Guys, ready to pick number 4?
Yes, sir.
More DC for dude.
Oh, it's my jam. Let's go.
Batman, The Adventures Continue, Season 3, Issue 2. I had to pick out the 1 in 25 here by Hayden Sherman. It's the first appearance of Cassie Kendall, old fling of Bruce Wayne's. Evidently, though, a friend of Harley Quinn's as well from back in the day. So
yeah, is that Harley and Batman on the cover there?
That it is, and you can see him shining a light on the old fling. Like,
oh my God,
I miss that girl. So, in light of Valentine's Day, that's the cover I went with because old flings, romance.
Oh, there you go.
So romantic.
I do like this cover because this, like whenever an episode starts in Batman the Animated Adventures, they always have like the title and then like a little silhouette of what's gonna, what the episode is.
Yeah, the title cards.
Yeah, it very much reminds me of that. Yes, sorry, I don't know the vernacular.
It reminds you of that because it's exactly that.
That's exactly what it is.
But the thing is, I don't know if it's I don't know. I feel like this should have been a regular cover, not a 1 in 25.
Well, they've done 1 in 25 title card cover, I think, on all of them so far.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I think they're doing it through the whole series.
Wait, when you say all of them, we're just on issue 2.
Yeah. Well, the first one's got a title card. This one does. I imagine the rest of them are going to.
Oh, okay, because when you said all of them, I was thinking there's an extensive backlog of title cards.
No, I think it's just this run. I don't think they did it on the prior season, I don't
think they did on the prior. Did they even have reissues in the prior?
I don't think they did actually.
Yeah, I don't remember the Adventures series having reissues until this series came out. I could be wrong.
Sure. So, but they have them on these, and they're cool.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Number 3.
Yes, sir.
Or should I let dude say his piece?
Nah.
He has a lot to say.
Oh, yeah, dude's got so much to say about DC.
Honestly, though, this wouldn't be like I'd read this just because I grew up with the Batman animated show, and this is my jam. Yeah, I'd check it out, but I can't tell you anything that's going on in it because I haven't read it yet.
Wait, weren't you in the womb when that show was coming out?
Bro, come on, man. I was tearing up the basketball courts when that show came out.
Like one of them little fucking Nerf,
Dude, I was pushing
Fisher Price nets, bro.
Yeah, the Fisher Price basketball nets.
He's pushing farts?
Yeah, I was pushing farts and breaking hearts when this show came out.
My man. Hey.
Probably in that order. Probably
give
in that exact
message.
order.
Give the people the message. Say that one more time.
Pushing farts, breaking hearts, baby.
My man.
You think one correlates with
so
the other?
Romantic.
Am I a romantic? Absolutely.
Oh no. That's not.
You picked out the curtains.
You guys aren't ready.
Not ready for
let's
it yet.
move on to pick number 3. Let's see what it could be. More DC. I'm Batman, issue 18.
I thought this ended.
Nah. So
nice cover.
I ain't trying to dick ride, but it is a nice cover, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's by one of my favorite artists, Nicholas Draper Ivy. Artist Static Season 1. Artist and author for Season 2. It's pretty dope. It's 1 in 25, so big him up. God bless your soul, man. You're making it. It's the first full appearance of a character named Nobody. Okay, but Nobody made a cameo in issue 17. I should say that this is a new Nobody. The character Nobody already existed. This is someone else taking on the mantle. So
Of
we're gonna see where
Nobody.
it goes. Say what?
Of Nobody.
Of Nobody.
Okay.
Nobody. Just a chick. I'm gonna assume a chick with the heels on and no face. Ain't no face on this mask, bro. Just like a
Just
yeah,
like face.
like literally crazy stuff, man. So yeah, we'll see how that plays out, man. Decent series so far. I wouldn't say it's the greatest thing.
I thought it's ending this issue, is it
It's
not?
last issue, yeah.
Yeah.
Decent. Yeah, comic sheet. Yes. Whoop, there it is. Yep. Last
So-
page. She walks on out. Wow.
You're gonna bring her in right for the last 2 issues, and then you're gonna reset the series, and then maybe never use her again. Like, how great is that? Wow. Nice cover.
Now you're thinking like a comic publisher, dude.
Right?
Yo, my man.
You put the words out there, guys. I'll get there someday. But yeah, I'm not reading this series. Sweet cover. I heard it actually hasn't been that bad of a series, though.
I'm bad.
I'm just a little disappointed that they're going to introduce somebody in the last 2 issues that sounds kind of interesting, and then maybe not do anything with her in the future.
Mm-hmm. It's not who we're thinking of, is it? It's not Tiffany, is it?
No.
Nah, Tiffany is Robin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's not Tiffany.
Yeah, we've
Just
had
a
a lot of the Fox family in the last year and a bit since Future State. So this is his 3rd series that they've done. But yeah, like you guys said, it's been a good read. Ends at issue number 18. So we'll kind of see how they wrap everything up or if they announce something new. But yeah, I definitely like this this cover. It's a shame it's the 1 in 25 because last issue on a series that probably not a lot of people are reading. I can't imagine many shops are going to have it.
Okay, she.
That's fair. Yeah.
I see you.
It is.
Oh,
it is
yeah.
a good cover. It's been a pretty decent series. You know, they've introduced some cool characters and everything. But yeah, I mean, dude, yeah, kind of, did hit the nail on the head. I mean, it's not even necessarily when will we see this character again. When will we see any of these characters again? Who even knows if this particular iteration of Batman is going to get another series? When that'll be.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I just haven't heard any plans yet for any future for this character at all at this point. So, they might take a little time off with him and then relaunch the series, or they might take a little time off with them and forget about him. So, hard to say.
I am surprised it went for 18 issues, to be quite honest. Like they really went for the long haul for him as Batman. So
yeah, I mean they definitely tried to go for the long haul, and I feel like if it had been a different author that had been on this series, it might not have went 18 issues.
Mm-hmm.
But it's John Ridley that's writing it, so I feel like he was kind of penned into 18 issues. So basically they were getting 18 fucking issues out of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
okay. Right on.
I gotcha. All right. Speaking of characters and if they'll ever be used again, like I said in the beginning, man, comic book day this week, a little Whew. Nightcrawlers, issue 1.
Oh yeah.
We got the first appearance of the Legion of the Night. What's this, Wagnerine or whatever they're calling this titular leader right here? So Mr. Sinister up to no good, starting splicing genes, and so Nightcrawler is mixed with everybody. I feel like this could be a fun little run. I'm not gonna lie. I personally like this connecting variant on the right, the big one on the right, just because it actually shows the full team pretty well, or at least what I assume is going to be the full team. Man, you never know. You never know with these characters. Maybe there might be like a favorite that just last.
Something's gonna stick.
You know, you never know. You never know. Anyways, I'll read the first issue. I'll give it a shot. I'm not expecting much, but it could be fun.
Like you said, Keys, if you're just looking for a fun issue, a fun series to read, this is it. Who knows, honestly, but I don't see it going anywhere, having legs, let's say. But if you're just looking for something fun, you like your X-Men characters, definitely check out Nightcrawler's #1. I'm going to give it a read just to see how it goes. If it's not my cup of tea, then toss it in the fire pit. But, yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, I would never read this normally, but only because it's tied to the Sins of Sinister event. I'm kind of roped into it. So, yeah, I'll give it a read. I don't think it's going on for very many issues. I think a lot of them are 3 issues each. That Immoral X-Men and the Brotherhood of Mutants.
Yep.
Yeah, so hopefully it won't be that bad of a read. And yeah, like Brooks just said, it's like 10 years into the future. So far it's not off to a bad start with Storm and the Brotherhood of Mutants from last week. So yeah, we'll see how it kind of rolls out.
It's interesting because I saw somebody had actually made a comment in the chat about the Spider-Verse, and it's not necessarily far off the mark. I mean, obviously it's another alternate reality sort of thing for the X-Men, which is kind of in line with the Spider-Verse and everything like that. And every time they do these events, they always do try and take like 1 or 2 characters, sometimes more, and they sort of survive beyond the event. Age of Apocalypse obviously had like Dark Beast and Nemesis / Holocaust that kind of came over, and I think there was somebody else like Sugar Man, I think X-Man. They kind of brought them over and tried to make them have a life. Rasputin was a favorite from House of X, Powers of X, that, kind of seeing her again in this series. So, yeah, you never know. There might be 1 or 2 of them that do survive. The whole reality or alternate reality itself might survive to see some type of love later on down the road, sort of like Age of Apocalypse. So, I mean, you never know. If nothing else, though, it should at least be a fun story because Sinister's a pretty fun villain at this point.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
But the thing that makes me think these might not be long term is if the whole big thing is set on Moira and the timeline reset.
How many of them are going to exist?
Yeah.
It's hard to say if any of them will have a life afterwards. But
exactly.
It's a fun event, if nothing else.
Yeah.
Agreed. Right on.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's move her up. Pick #1, Lazarus Planet. Dark Fate #1. We have 2 first appearances, one of which is featured predominantly on this D cover over here. Also an A, but the D pretty predominant. That would be I'm going to butcher this name. Xanth or Xanthi. I'm Xanth, whatever. She is a sorcerer and vampire slayer from China. Pretty badass. That crazy broadsword looks amazing. And then the second appearance is Circuit Breaker, aka Jules Jourdain. And she's a trans individual that uses the still force, which is the opposite of the speed force. So that's pretty badass.
So it's going slow?
Staying still.
Is this one of those like Drax? I'm
immovable
so slowly I'm invisible things. Is that what that is?
Yeah. We'll
Sure.
we'll read it. We will read and find out.
Okay.
Yes, you read it and find out for me.
And I want to say there is there's another force, like a strength force or something, but yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right.
3 forces.
Hyper, anything? Oh, still gone.
Crunching up cereal.
It's a long cereal break, isn't it? Oh, he just oh, damn it.
Oh, Z was happening.
On to you, Marvell. I can't say anything on this. I have no idea what's going on in the universe right now, and I'm not even, begin to attempt.
Yeah, it's another Lazarus Planet. Hey, Hyper. One shot. And, actually, the character that Keys is showing with the sword, it was actually featured in what was it? Legends Reborn from I think a week or two ago. So it was a quick little cameo. They seem to be friends with City Boy. They both showed up in Bloodhaven at the same time, so that was a quick little cameo. I've been liking the event so far, so luckily it's a one shot. So yeah, quick little storylines. But yeah, we'll see.
Story.
It's been an interesting event. You're getting some decent, I guess, new characters out of it. Although, yeah, Swordmaster from Marvel definitely wants his sword back. But I mean, again, it kind of feels like, like I think during the 90s or something like that, they did a similar sort of event called Bloodlines, where they tried to introduce a bunch of new characters all at once like this with some kind of, I don't even remember what the fuck it was that happened, but it was some kind of similar, premise or whatever. And I don't think any of them survived. So, who knows? We'll see. Yeah, it's DC. They're constantly introducing new characters. I guess give them credit for trying new things at this point. But it almost feels like they're just throwing shit at the board and seeing what sticks at this point.
And it really does, because I mean, a lot of this is from it's basically like magical rain that's coming down. So that's where everyone's getting their power ups. That's what makes John Kemp blue and stuff like that. So
yeah, slow the fuck down, redefine your universe first, and then
once this rain stops happening, does everybody just lose their power? So then what was all that for? So
do we even know how many fucking multiverses they have going on right now, or what crisis that we're in, or anything? I mean, yeah, they just kind of rapid fire changed the universe 3 different times and have not settled any of that shit, really. And we're just kind of moving into whatever the next big fucking event or, multiverse shaking catastrophe is. So, yeah.
That's it. Hyper, you made it through, man.
That ends.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
good job.
I try not to.
Oh shit, he's here.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, Hyper's here.
I blended in so you guys wouldn't pick on me on that last fight because I would have had nothing to say.
He was moving so slowly.
Hey,
I was just gonna say I didn't realize Jubilee was in this Lazarus pit.
No, don't.
Yeah, it did kind of look like Jubilee. Jubilee stole Swordmaster's sword.
She who shall not be named.
Stole Swordmaster's sword and moved to fucking DC to become a vampire hunter.
Yeah.
Because she was a vampire before and didn't like it, apparently.
Damn Amalgam Universe.
I know, right?
But guys, Tim's got a point with his comment here. We are just 25 subs away from 500. We're moving, guys. We're getting there.
Yeah, we are.
And
so someone please make 25 accounts.
Yes, all you gotta do.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's a whole lot of effort
giveaways.
To go through.
Gonna be crazy.
There we go. Lots of giveaways. Lots
a lot of good giveaways. I know BC's getting ready to put together a post or something like that with some announcements on it for that. So
right on.
Keep an eye out for that on the IG.
Moving poster. We'll call it a video.
Right.
Moving poster.
And Hyper finally admitted to agreeing to give away his 180 and 181. So
yeah, sure he
we
did.
can thank Chef for that.
I'll give away a photograph of them if you want me to. I mean, I'll even splurge on the glossy photos just to make it because it is a 500 giveaway.
Will you do a sign-in sketch on it?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
There we go. When we hit 500 subs, Hyper will show off his library card.
It'll be I do have a library card. Like people think this is all a myth. No, but
Whip
I
it
actually
out.
Whoa.
I have to find it, but yeah, it's there.
Oh.
On what?
Whoa.
Wait,
No, the card.
Oh,
The card.
That was just great.
Yeah, and pause. Oh, fuck.
and now
Wow.
I'm just gonna leave the show.
Totally child friendly.
Oh man. And with that, we're gonna make a quick shitty segment.
Nowhere close to an actual news network.
The Idiots is a perfect segue.
This Justin, he did find it. He did. Okay, so
Keys can verify.
yo, chill. Super
Oh,
Bowl
wow. What?
trailers. This made it.
All
Most
right.
Apex Predator ever releases in theaters February 24th. Who is going to see this? Because I will be there. Just saying.
Oh, I had no doubt you would have been there. Dude would have been there.
If
Face
I'm
would have
going-
been there. I had no doubt. Like you guys would have definitely been. You guys probably co-wrote this script,
Dude, if
Boys,
I'm going to
I'm-
see this in theaters, I'm gonna have to be super high and really drunk.
On cocaine?
No, I'm bringing
No,
the
not
bag
no,
for the
no,
experience.
no. Cocaine? No. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait to stream this. Honestly, yeah, it's
Wow.
one of those stupid movies, but it'll be fun to watch if you're a little out of the bag, right?
Yeah, I mean,
What bag?
The
I
bag.
see.
No,
The bag.
Nice little pun.
Not Hyper's bag.
Yeah, I'm waiting
Yeah,
until they
listen-
cross this over with Sharknado.
Exactly. It's a B-level horror movie. A
What do you
horror
mean this is
comedy.
like-
Oh, look,
my heart.
yeah, North 49 had the same idea. What was the other one? What was that fucking one that they did on Sci-Fi? Sharknado versus
Megalodon or whatever, wasn't it?
some shit like that, like Placid or
It
some
was like
shit.
against like piranhas, wasn't it, or something like that?
Might have been, I don't know.
Oh, Piranhas was crazy too, man. Hey.
Nah.
Wait, it's Ray Liotta's last movie? I did not know that.
Hey, Ice
Damn.
Cube Jr.'s in here. O'Shea Jackson
R.I.P.
Jr. gonna be in this movie. You know, so it's
Oh
gonna
wait,
be
so
decent.
I wasn't sure. Was that actually him?
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh.
This is this is a far departure from Straight Outta Compton.
Damn.
Not really.
Yeah, what the-
All right.
All right.
Well,
All right.
Cocaine Bear.
Yeah, go see it. Support
I'm
art.
gonna have to now.
Support the
I'll
art.
be there. Oh, Tim. Don't let Hollywood see this, bro.
As long as
That's
they drop an
amazing.
appropriate amount of motherfuckers.
And cocaine. So let's actually move on to some, comic related news here.
Why is this
That
not
everybody-
related?
We got a heartfelt trailer, boys. Guardians of the Galaxy 3. That was some crazy-ish. It pulled some strings. I didn't think it would. Debatably one of the weaker trailers at Super Bowl. Fight me.
It was not bad.
Yeah, no, I agree. Compared to some of the other trailers that were shown,
What
it
other
was-
trailers?
It wasn't that.
All three of
crazy.
them?
And it wasn't the strongest.
Oh, it definitely wasn't the strongest.
Oh, this guy's here. What's happening?
Ah,
How you doing?
so what's going
Yeah.
on, bud?
It's got some pretty heavy competition right now, though, in fairness.
Yeah, Cocaine Bear.
That's true. You know, I kind of liked it though. It gave us the same footage, but at least it showed off more of Adam Warlock,
Yes.
at least a little bit, which is kind of what everybody's hoping for at this point. That's
Not
the
much though.
character that we got. A little more than we got before, and I
Three
still
more
want to hear him,
seconds.
yeah, I just want to hear him talk. Like, just give us
That's
a.
fair.
I
I think we're gonna have to wait till the movie for that.
gonna.
I don't think we're gonna get a tease of it.
Yeah. The little motorcycle thing, little floating motor. I don't know what the hell you want to call it. Speeder of sorts. Well, look, it was okay. Wasn't that badass. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know. I mean,
Yeah,
I thought it
for
was.
real.
Yeah, I thought it was all right. I guess as far as the trailer goes, yeah, it is up against some pretty. I don't know. I guess bigger competition right now because I mean, it's an Ant-Man movie, but it's still kind of like the next big thing because we know it leads directly into the next big bad of the MCU. So obviously it's getting a lot more hype than a normal Ant-Man movie would get. And the Flash is resetting the whole DCU, so obviously it's going to be getting a lot of hype too.
And that will be up next.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying.
Ace is jumping the gun.
All right, fuck it. You already mentioned. Let's go on to the next one, man. The hell with it. Anyone got comments for this?
What hyper? Wait, Hyper, you don't watch trailers, do you? Right?
I
Didn't
made
watch
an
Super Bowl
I
or
made an
anything.
exception for the one that we're about to show. I did
Ah,
make
my
an
man, I like that. Thank you. Let's take it away. There was a football game at the Flash trailer premiere. Yeah, I did that, man.
Ah, nice. I like.
Yeah, you see? We got crazy bat people, 2 Flashes. Yo, Zod is back. All kneel to the big homie.
Zod is back.
Yo,
Yeah,
but what
that's
about
what I'm most pumped about.
Supergirl?
Okay, now, dude,
You don't even know who that is, dude.
I wanted you to bring this up. Okay, now everyone except for dude.
That's because IG told you that.
No. I actually watched the Supergirl show on CW network there. Yeah, I actually watched most of it, like 5 seasons or.
You're also ripping farts, so how serious can we take you?
Well, you can do both at the same time.
That's fair point.
True, it's been done.
That's me.
Yo,
Thanks for the
I just
commentary.
want to say, man.
Yeah, I was like wondering, is that dude's conscience that just spoke?
No, it's
Yo.
K-Man.
Okay.
Go on, sir. Smoke another joint.
What up?
Flash looked
Amazing.
Yeah, I agree.
it did. It looked pretty good.
It looked great.
When
I
Supergirl flew out.
I was glad to see Michael Keaton back as Batman.
Batman.
With the Danny Elfman score.
Yeah, even however briefly, we got to see him so far. Zod coming back to play a part in it is going to be interesting.
Oh.
I'm excited to see this version of Supergirl. So
yeah.
I have told dude to watch Flashpoint Paradox and read fucking Flashpoint for so long. As you can see in this chat, Tim Sinkovich, yes, man.
He has a backlog of DC stuff he has to read though.
Yeah, I just finished Dark Knight Returns, so
no, just
wait.
And last week, dude, you gotta come up with another line. You gotta.
Okay, so I did Death in the Family. Now Dark Knight Returns. I actually like Dark Knight Returns. It reads like a movie script. It was really well written. The artwork was not as good as Death in the Family. I enjoyed that a little more.
Yeah,
but it was a good storyline. I like the older version of Batman. They kind of wasted their time with Robin. She could have done so much more. I felt
the Carrie Kelly. Okay,
yeah, she could have done so much more. They could have written her better. She was just there, just to replace Jason and fill that void after Jason dying for Batman. But it wasn't bad, and I apologize to everybody for
I will agree. I think the weakest part of that 4-issue, mini was Carrie Kelly as Robin. I wasn't really, taken to her as Robin. But yeah, Frank Miller's art is a bit of an acquired taste. At least I dig it because of the grittiness, but I can see how some people it might not be their cup of tea. But yeah. But in terms of this trailer, though, okay, I was watching T-San's show, and Tony Sanders, he kind of said it perfectly. He's like, after watching this trailer, you kind of know, like, DC's Warner's like thinking, like, listen, we know Ezra fucked up, but we can't have him fuck this whole thing up. Basically, it's like, look, I know that people have their opinions, rightfully so, of Ezra Miller, but the thing is, I'm not gonna lie. Listen, after watching that trailer, I'm kind of glad they're not canning this. I'm kind of glad that they're kind of moving forward because it hits those nostalgic feels near the end that I do want to see. And plus, like Keys mentioned, Flashpoint is one of those pivotal storylines in DC history, and I did see the animated series, which has some tweaks from the actual comic miniseries, but still, I'm curious how this one, because I don't know if you guys watched near the end of the trail, they say suggested reading material, and they do put Flashpoint, and I can't remember. There's 2 other series that they actually mentioned that you should read. There was 3 books that they outlined at the end of the trailer. I think it was Flash Rebirth. It could have been Flash Rebirth, Flashpoint Paradox. I can't remember the third one.
Can I ask a question though? Just because obviously I'm not the biggest DC guy here. What does Zod have to do with any of this?
I think it's just because the whole ripple in the timeline and all that. I think he just happens to be a byproduct of of like
same with the 2 Batman
timelines converging and all. Yeah, exactly.
Superman dead. So we got this Superman. When she flew out in all white, that white beater, I was
she's
like,
in the hospital gown from being experimented on.
That's a Project Superman callback if I ever saw one.
Damn, well, the thing, the thing is, it's going to be sort of Flashpoint, but it's not going to be exactly the same, obviously.
No, never.
Which kind of lends some credence to the fact that they could have probably taken a lot of stuff that people are most excited about, thrown it in a movie like, I don't know, Crisis on Infinite Earths, and almost gotten the same result, because it's not actually the Flash that anybody's fucking excited about, really. Like, nobody could give a shit about the Flash or the fact that this is a Flash movie. Really, for the most part. Yeah, I mean, we're just calling for Flashpoint because it's like the most recent reset to actually be decent from DC. So,
Damn, okay.
It is, though. It's all the other shit everybody's excited about. Michael Keaton coming back as Batman, resetting the DCU.
Can I just make one little point? Just to my IG people out there, listen. I get it. We all have Batman Superman number 8, apparently. It's like, I mean, at this point, it's a bit nauseum. I'm seeing it on my feed. Like,
what about the second print? Huh?
You mean, what's the difference between the first and the second print?
Lower print run.
No, I mean, what's the difference in the cover? Is it
it's
an
black and white?
It's a sketch variant, right.
Okay,
Yeah, but it's like,
that's just a reappearance. Like, what does that even mean?
But that's the thing. That's the other thing that kind of confused me, because it's not actually her actual. It's more of her reintroduction.
Reintro, yeah.
So,
okay.
I mean, I guess because obviously that first appearance is out of the reach for a lot of people. So, that number 8 is probably the next best thing. But it's not exactly a hard book to find. So
that's kind of weak spec. I'm after I read it, I'm like, oh, that doesn't really do a whole lot for me, but sure.
I have it accidentally.
Well, you buy 10 collections, it's gonna.
He had it, but he sold it.
Right.
But I will agree that Aspen variant, the Turner Aspen variants, those are nice. Especially that SBCC.
That's always been a hot book for sure, though.
Yeah.
See, okay, that's at least a bit more uncommon to find, but like that regular cover, it's like, oh my gosh, it's like one post after the other post. It's like,
you apparently haven't been around for a whole lot of these comic book movies, have you?
It's not like that book was ever like a big key issue. It was literally a $5 book.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying.
That's going to go back to $5 in probably June.
Yeah.
You remember when White Vision was like a $1,500 book?
Yeah.
All 30 seconds of that.
Hey, you just wait. It's coming back around. Not to $1,500, but it'll come back around.
Oh yeah.
To be honest, I'm surprised that more attention wasn't given to Flashpoint number 1. I mean, I get it that was already kind of like a bit more of a hotter book than the Batman Superman 8, but I figured that would have been the book that would have actually caught more heat, because that's actually the actual start of that mini series. I'm actually surprised that didn't get as much love.
Oh,
But you know
Weren't
what?
they originally saying
5.5
that she
though?
was some other version of Supergirl though, not Kara?
Say that again.
Weren't they originally saying that she was some other version of Supergirl though that was not Kara?
Who's they? DC? About this movie?
About the character that she's playing. I forget what the actress's name is.
Oh yeah. I think you're right, man. They said a lot of things though.
Yeah, it was I think they originally said it was going to be a different version of Supergirl. So I don't know.
They lied.
Okay.
Right? Wouldn't be the first time.
I mean, Tim's got a point. They should have came in with Power Girl, man.
Yeah, that would have been dope.
That would have been
Oh,
sweet.
please, you just wanted the cleavage. That's all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
They've never done anything with Power
Dude,
Girl.
name me your favorite Power Girl story.
All of them.
Covered.
Whenever she's in her suit.
Jeez. Laura Croft.
Oh yeah, Laura.
Mommy.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know.
Right on. All right, what else we got for news here, guys?
Sorry, man, I'm choking. All right.
Hey, no worries.
We got some comic news, man. We got a little bit of comic news. Face sent this my way, bro. I thought this shit was crazy. Neil Gaiman is releasing a new Sandman story. It's going to be available in an upcoming box set. So the box set's called the Morpheus Helm Masterpiece Edition. You're going to get Sandman 1 to 75, prose editions of the Sandman, the Dream Hunters, Endless Nights. You're going to get Overture. Then you're going to get his new story. And I think this is why Face sent this to me, was the 15-inch long resin Dream Helm. As you can see on your right, yo. So it's legit, man. That's just crazy. Yeah. I have no idea what this set's gonna go for, but
way too fucking much.
Yeah, absolutely. That's
how much shelf space is this gonna take?
It's so yeah, you get Sandman 1 through 75, but it's not like you don't get like the comics or anything like that. It's like, I don't know, probably fucking trade paperbacks or something.
That's still a lot, bro.
Oh no, yeah, it is. But yeah, you get that, the prose editions of like 3 different stories, and then the new story
too. You get some prints,
the art story, and the helmet, and it's $500.
Damn,
American. So
yeah, it's like $700 Canadian.
Well, listen. If you can't visit your local library, clearly you could build one with this.
Right.
Damn,
crazy.
Yeah, man. So it's definitely a pricey set.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, not really. I mean, I would like to read the new story, but I don't want to read it for $500.
Damn,
so
true. So when you guys see Face come on with that new mask, we know what's up, bro.
Yo, that'd be sick, man. You come on the show with that?
I'm pretty sure I can get that cheaper somewhere else.
That'd be so dope, bro.
On which? Does this have a price point announced already, or he just announced
$500
USD? So 500 USD. So
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's insane.
She thick. More comic news, though.
I would have liked it until I saw that price tag, and I was like, okay, we're gonna have to go ahead and pass on that.
Yeah, that's a little high.
They should be like, they should just sell the mask, or like half the damn collection. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot. That's a lot, man.
I'm sure though. I'm sure it's like, if I was to guess, they're probably gonna do a bit of like a double dip, where they're gonna do the full set, and then eventually they'll probably, do like segments of it for people that don't want everything. I would think.
Yeah. I would hope.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, who knows? Damn.
Maybe. We'll see.
Now we all know what to get Face for Christmas next year.
Shit.
Shoot, no. Listen, if we're getting that, we need like the whole community to chip in. I'm not paying with 500 USD. We're gonna start a GoFundMe for that.
Right.
Oh no.
Shit. That could be done.
We'll ask one of every one of the subscribers to pitch in $1 for Face.
Yeah. Hey. Oh, that's true. 500 subscribers. Yep. There you go.
We still can't afford
it. There's taxes, right? Shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, taxes and shipping. We're still fucked.
For $2. $2 these guys. All right, we got more comics dropping out. Oh, this title, man. This title's dope.
I love it.
So Simba's creepy uncle gets his own solo series here.
I'm down.
Disney villain Scar will be debuting April 2023. Written by Chuck Brown and art by Trevor Fraley. It's going to be published by Dynamite Comics. I don't know how I feel about this, man. I feel like this was a villain that needed no backstory. He needed no explanation. So I don't know how I feel about the origin story or the younger days of this character. I say just leave him. Choose another character. Choose another one.
I don't know. I'm kind of with you. Look, Scar was a good villain. You know, I think he basically traumatized me as a kid with that whole Mufasa death and all that.
My
But
father, not Simba's. My father. I cry every time I see the movie.
The thing about these
the movie?
But the thing about these kind of storylines is like, look, I appreciate them kind of wanting to kind of delve into the mythos of like, you know, franchises that we liked as kids. But the thing is, Scar is a character that you're supposed to hate, right? I don't want like I'm afraid like, you know, when they start diving into his backstory, you're gonna actually have more sympathy towards him and all that.
Right.
Right. And to be honest, look. Being I'm a completionist and all that, I don't know if I want to go down this because now I know that Dynamite did Darkwing Duck. Like, do we know if Dynamite is planning like a full slate of Disney miniseries going forward? Because I feel
apparently this is. I think I talked about. We all talked about this in our chat with Marvel. Eh? We talked about this. This is the only Disney villain they're doing right now, as far as we know.
Not villains. I'm talking about Disney miniseries, like because I know that they like you know they did Gargoyles, Darkwing Duck. They're doing Scar. Like, are they planning on doing like these miniseries from? Because the thing is,
it's called Disney Villains.
Let them do.
Poland.
Yeah, it's called Disney Villains. But like I said, though, we haven't seen anything as of yet to suggest that they're doing anything else, right?
But you know it's coming.
Yeah, I'm just afraid to dive into this because I feel like if I get this now, I'm going to be compelled to get the other, and I'm trying to kind of.
You know what? We'll wait till next week when the new catalog is out, and then we'll make a decision from there. But if they're doing like a Chippendale or like a DuckTales, then I'm out.
Fair.
They need to do Hades from Hercules.
Yeah,
that's what that's a question I wanted to ask you guys.
Yeah,
who would you like to see? And I'm with Hades. I'm Hades on this one.
I'll be honest. Maybe because Aladdin was one of my favorite. I wouldn't mind seeing a Jafar backstory.
Two Hades, nice. two Jafar's face, man. We trying to see. Ursula.
I mean, if you're doing Darkwing Duck, I feel like we need a Gotg series.
Okay, that's.
But how does Dynamite have the publishing rights of these three properties? Like, how does like Marvel not own them?
Oh, good question. I mean, it's the same way I think how like because Marvel kind of lent Star Wars to IDW, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Marvel has
Star Wars on it.
Marvel has next to no interest, I think, in doing the all ages series because they don't sell as well. Yeah. So they're, I guess, probably perfectly happy to license these characters and stuff out for the more all ages series. Granted, they didn't realize probably that Darkwing Duck #1 and Gargoyles #1 were going to sell 100,000 fucking copies. But if they'd have known that, they probably never would have done that shit to begin with. But yeah.
Well, it's really odd timing. I mean, when they did the live action Lion King movie would have been a great time for them to do it, and they just dropped the ball. Now we're here, 4 or 5 years later?
Yeah,
doing a 48-page story that no one asked for.
You know what I want to see that I haven't heard anybody ask for?
Flounder from the Little Mermaid.
I would hope that they would take this under the umbrella that they're doing all these other little Disney series, a Mighty Ducks series, like the animated Mighty Ducks. Fuck, that would be amazing.
Oh, the cartoon series with
the cartoon series. You remember that, man?
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
If they make a comic series of that, I'm in 100%.
Yeah, I give it a read.
Absolutely.
You know what I think is most surprising about this though is like if you go on like IG and everything, like you will see a lot of posts for how high the incentive variants are going for this already.
I think 250, is it not?
Yeah, which fucking blows my mind because first of all, it's a Dynamite series, so there's gonna be 50 different fucking incentives to start with. And that's before you even get into the fact that there's probably going to be 100 fucking exclusives for this, like there was Darkwing Duck and Gargoyles. So all those exclusives are going to have even more incentives out there. I don't know. I just can't see any reason for paying any upcharge on incentives for this.
Yeah, honestly, listen, I like for anyone that's actually buying this again, personally, from an investment point of view, I don't think this is it. I would say just pick covers that you like because there is going to be some cool incentives and exclusives that, at least from a cover point of view, will look nice. So at least pick the ones you like. But yeah, don't. It's like the same thing with the Darkwing Duck series. When you have so many ratios and exclusives and incentives, it kind of waters everything down. So basically, at that point, you just kind of pick ones that you enjoy and then just buy that.
I mean, it's Scar from The Lion King. I just take a shot in the fucking dark, and I would probably go after the inevitable VHS cover and Trish Forrester cover. And I don't even know that she's doing one yet.
I'm sure she's doing one. Like it's a cartoon character.
Huh?
They're probably gonna do like a Scar doing ASM 300 pose because
oh gosh, right, yeah, oh, no. Of course there'll be an ASM 300.
Yeah, Scar jumping through, you know.
Oh lord,
on a vine.
I do. I mean, I do like the fact that it is Chuck Brown writing this. You know, he did write the Bitterroot series, so at least we have a good writer.
True.
On the series.
On a story we don't need. On a story we don't need.
Because when is the timeline of that? Like, is it after?
Before.
Nah, it's before.
It's got to be way before. Yeah,
it's before.
It's like an origin story.
Well, it definitely can't happen after Lion King 1.
No.
That would have been.
Sure that would really work.
It's like Scar comes back as a ghost.
Yeah. Very
listen, I'm sure Dynamite's just happy. Oh boy, we got something other than Red Sonja that we could pump out.
North 49's comment on a vine ripping farts.
Dynamite's doing all right with Darkwing Duck and Gargoyles right now, so
I love it. Yeah, it's gone pretty good so far. So I'm gonna read it, check it out. We'll go from there. I'm hoping that we see a variety and not just a few select characters because everyone's got a different Disney villain, right?
Yeah, this is something I'll probably read digitally first and then see how it is. Yeah, I'm like, because I am curious. Like I said, I am a fan of The Lion King, so and most of those classic Disney stories. So I will at least seek it out just to read the story.
Yeah, that's fair.
No.
Right on.
Copy.
All right, we're jumping from comic news to more so
comic news,
multiverses, universes in the film world. So, for starters, we'll make it quick because we got quite a few slides. Constantine is staying. Okay, Keanu Reeves, Constantine is not being canceled. However, this is as per Entertainment Weekly with a sit down with Warner Bros. Confirmed that it's not being canceled. It's kind of weird that there was no mention of it when James Gunn did his little slate. You know what I mean? Kind of weird that it slipped the cracks. I'm guessing this is going to be its own universe as well. Kind of like the Batman and Joker. But yeah, not canceled. Not canceled. Face is pissed. I'm happy. Rest of you guys.
Listen, I Face has made his opinion known about. Oh, dude, it's a good thing they didn't put a face to that villain because I think he's the most heinous villain in all of Disney cinema. But listen, I know Face in the chat has made it publicly known about his opinions. I actually like the Keanu Reeves Constantine.
That's because you
listen, Keanu. Say what you will, Keanu could tap into that gritty side. You saw it in John Wick, and he had a bit of grit to him in sorry.
Oh, sorry. Go on.
But I enjoyed it. I actually rewatched on Netflix because it did pop back on Netflix Canada. So I thought the movie still holds. I mean, I know it's not a faithful representation of the actual DC character,
Mm-hmm.
but it was an adaptation I could still,
It wasn't bad.
that I was still entertained by.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it
And
wasn't
we saw
bad at all.
Tilda Swinton as Gabriel and all that. Like, I don't know if she's gonna come back.
Yo, Shia LaBeouf coming back as the Angel would be sweet.
Okay, I mean, I know we're past
LaBeouf.
spoilers. He died in that movie, right?
Yeah,
At the
he
end?
comes back as a ghost in the end.
Did he? Okay,
Deleted scenes. Look that up. Look that up.
Oh, is it really a deleted scene?
I think so. Yeah, he's sitting on top of his grave.
Okay, yeah, because I was wondering, like, because I heard something about that, but I was looking out for him after he died, and I hadn't seen nothing, so I thought, okay, maybe it's like a deleted scene or something.
He's not.
Yeah,
he's
pretty
not.
cool.
He's not a ghost, but he doesn't die exactly.
Okay,
he's an angel, no?
It's complicated with that character. He's not dead. He doesn't die.
Purgatory.
Yeah, he's in purgatory. He's in the in between.
Something along those lines. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. I'm glad this isn't canceled. Honestly, I didn't mind the first one at all. It'd be nice to see where they take the second one. As for being tied into the rest of the DCU or not, honestly, I would like to see it be tied in. That'd be nice to have that. But they got enough on their hands right now trying to restart their universe and, build it ground up. Let this just be an Elseworlds project and do their own thing right now. Same with Matt Reeves' Batman. And just get some good titles out there for once.
Damn, dude. Gotta agree.
I mean, I've made my feelings on this known, the whole Constantine movie thing. Like, I love Keanu Reeves as an actor and everything like that. I just don't love him for this role. Hyper, like you said, he can play gritty or whatever, but that's still not. It's still not the answer. I mean, he can be as gritty as he wants. Constantine is a fucking asshole, and he's that dude that, like, if there's a kid that has to be sacrificed to save the world, he's gonna do it. And you're not gonna convince me that Keanu Reeves in any form is ever gonna do that. He's too wholesome of a person, Like,
you never saw the movie Knock
They might
Knock,
show him in the movie doing that, and I'm gonna say, no, I don't believe that shit, because that's Keanu Reeves right there, and he wouldn't do that.
Face, you're talking about Reeves being wholesome. Have you ever seen the movie Knock Knock?
No.
Yeah, yes, I understand what you're saying, but still, I'm just saying
he can tap into some of that dark side.
I mean, he can do the dark, but he's just an asshole for the sake of being an asshole. So.
Okay, so wait. I'm gonna put you on the spot. Who is your ideal cast choice?
Matt Ryan.
Okay.
Yeah, he was a good cast for it.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, if it wasn't broke, why fix it? Matt Ryan was great.
Yeah, he was good. Honestly, I did not mind Matt Ryan as Constantine. But hey, let's see what Keanu can do.
I've seen what Keanu can do.
I was just gonna say we've already seen what he can do.
I know, but I want to see a second movie with him. I didn't mind the first one with him at all.
I mean, it was okay. I didn't mind it necessarily. I would just prefer Matt Ryan.
That's fair.
So, it is what it is.
Marvel?
I kind of forgot this was even happening, to be quite honest. So yeah,
It's probably not.
It's probably not. But yeah, it's been a while since I even watched the first one. So yeah, I mean, if it comes to fruition, great. If not, but I thought Keanu was really adamant about wanting to do this, so he might have to have a big push onto it for them to produce it. But yeah, we'll see.
That would be the whole reason that we're doing it. Is Keanu wants to.
Yeah. And really, how do you say no to Keanu? How do you?
Yeah. You can't,
Jason
and that's
Statham.
the problem. You can't say no to Keanu, and that's why we may actually get this. So, who knows?
Hey, that's beautiful. Beautiful. All right, we're moving on to what I like to call the Dieselverse. We got some ridiculous news here.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, you see that.
He stayed up all night for that one.
Pretty much, man.
Oh
right,
my
so there's
gosh.
gonna be There's gonna be a 4th installment. It's in the Chronicles of Riddick. I almost said Narnia. Chronicles of Riddick. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be called Riddick Furia, and it will focus on this character going back to his homeland, hitting up the homies that he didn't know he had. His people, and they're gonna fight a new threat. That's pretty much gonna be the movie. To be honest, I don't think I saw Riddick, like the 2013 one. I only remember Pitch Black and the second one from like mid to early 2000s. I don't think I saw the newest one. So I'm gonna have to rewatch that. Maybe I was just too messed up. I don't know. I don't remember the movie though. But I feel like it's a guilty pleasure. It's gonna be like mind blowing. No, but it could be entertaining. So number 4 is coming through, boys.
Hey, what up, Guy Forge?
Yo,
from the Defects. Yeah, listen. At this point, Vin Diesel's at the point of his career where he's not going for like award-winning performances. He's content doing like
family movies.
Roles that basically are throwbacks to what he was. Like popcorn, loud, dumb popcorn action film. So
he's a talking tree at this point.
What's that?
He's literally a talking tree at this point. Like,
yeah,
odd.
And don't forget, before that, I don't know if people knew this. He was also the voice of the Iron Giant. So
you know why they cast him as Groot, right? Though, because he had one line.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even in the Iron, so even before Groot, he had one of the more easier paydays in cinema. With just because the Iron Giant barely said anything in that movie either. So. Listen, yeah.
Yo, but it still hits you.
Oh yeah. It's still a dope movie.
And they were gonna potentially cast him as Black Bolt. Are we seeing a theme here?
They don't trust him with a lot of lines.
Yeah, it seems like the less they have to say, the better.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't. I'm surprised there's even 4 installments right now. I thought there was only one. I'm going to be completely honest. And
he doesn't talk a whole lot in the Riddick movies.
What up?
Yeah, it's more. Yeah.
They just weren't for me.
He knows his own strengths and weaknesses until he gets to Fast and Furious.
Yeah, listen.
Stick around.
He's not known to be like some like a great thespian, all right? He's
What'd you call him?
I knew that word's gonna throw some of you off. It's like, listen, we don't care what he prefer. No, thespian. Look it up.
Can you give me the name of origin?
Use it in a sentence.
Piper's feeling so trapped right now.
I'm feeling trapped. I used a word that's legitimately in the Webster dictionary. Thespian is an actual word. Trust me.
All words are made up.
Well, watch in next episode of the Kingpins. You guys are going to be like, "Oh shoot! Listen, we gotta retract. We went back and looked up thespian. Yeah, Hyper was correct. There is a word called thespian."
Where'd you learn that word? Library.
Did you just say library?
Library.
Oh, okay. I thought you said library. I'm like, oh my goodness.
No, library.
Library.
That too.
But yeah, listen. This is just gonna be just like Harrison Ford coming back to play Indiana Jones. This is just gonna be a trip down memory lane, and and yeah, that's nothing more, nothing less. Don't expect this to set the world on fire.
I completely agree with you, Hyper.
Yeah.
All right, Vin, the Diesel himself would not like us family members to be fighting. So we're moving on to the next one. 10 times the Fast, 10 times the Furious. Furious X trailer dropped. Yeah, I said Furious X. I understand it's Fast X trailer dropped. So we got Peacemaker, we got Groot, Aquaman, Bloodshot, Andy from Oldsguard, Simon Stroud from Morbius. That's Tyrese Gibson for y'all that don't know. Wonder Woman, Ego, and Black Adam. Running shit through the multiverse in modified cars, and that shit show is going to be coming out May 19th, and I will be shittered and there because my birthday is the 18th. So that's gonna be wicked.
I think I'd rather watch Furia.
Bro, it's the year of the Diesel, bro. It's the Diesel verse. Everything's gonna be included with Vin Diesel now. Watch.
Jeez, man, very little words.
They got to stop making these movies, man. Honestly, after Tokyo Drift, it just went downhill.
Hey.
Whoa.
Hold on. I'm gonna have to stop you right there.
You got Tokyo Drift before it started going downhill. Have you seen the second
Wait. Hold on.
The
I
second
will
one was
defend the
series
franchise.
Is a
You mean?
shitter.
Hold on.
Too
Number
Fast, Too
5 in
Furious.
Rio was actually a good movie.
No, not at all.
Yeah, Rio Heist was good.
Not
That
a,
was good.
not a good Fast and Furious movie, but a
No.
good movie.
Yeah, it's not Fast and Furious anymore though.
That was the departure. That was 4 and 5 were the departure, but they were tolerable. 6, 7, 8. Oof.
Yeah, okay, listen. I'll admit, like the pushing the boundaries of physics started getting a bit ridiculous in 6 and onward. But up until and 4 was a bit forgettable, but I thought 5 was actually one of my like look, one still has probably the best story of the, unfortunately the first one happened to be the best movie in the franchise. And it almost felt like the franchise kind of peaked at the first movie. But then again, it kind of no pun intended switched gears after. You see what I did there?
Well, hold up. I'd like to back up here a couple seconds. So the problem is them pushing the boundaries of physics, but you're okay with the Superman movie.
Wait.
Well, that's expected though.
Yeah, we're talking about superheroes though. This is
Yeah.
a movie about guys racing and driving cars, not going to fucking space.
I will do this,
and shit.
X.
Like, what
Hold
is
on.
it?
Do this. Mark my word.
Face. Now you're just trolling because Superman movies are generally you're dealing with metahumans versus we're not supposed to, like, this universe is just normal people driving cars.
I got news for you guys. Thanks to Elon Musk, there are more cars in fucking space than there are superheroes.
All right. What was the one where I think it was Vin Diesel and what's his name? Jason Statham, and they're fighting on like a rooftop.
Could have been 7.
And he punches the ground so hard that it breaks.
7. That's 7.
Yeah.
That's
No.
7.
Did he punch it or did he hit it with a wrench?
Oh my gosh! That's why I said they just need to stop. Just stop.
It was a magic wrench.
Fuck.
That's the power of family, okay? That's what that is.
Yeah, the power of family. That's what it was.
All right. Let me move this on quick before, shit gets off the rails here. But more Vin Diesel, okay? Valiant wants to throw their 2 cents in their own universe. Say what?
Again. Well, they did Bloodshot.
Exactly. So they're going to take the Bloodshot, which is already there. Vin Diesel. Good segue. And they're going to add a Faith film into the mix, creating this live action universe. And after that, Harbinger.
I don't think so, bro. I don't think the Bloodshot movie is going to have anything to do with this.
Get out of here, man. There's no way they're not just... Come on.
Completely different movie company.
Keith, why are you acting surprised? Have you never watched a DC film in the last 10 years? They're not connected. They don't have to be connected.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Bloodshot was legendary, and I think Paramount has the rest of the rights.
Oh, for a second, I thought Face said the Bloodshot movie was legendary. I was about to go find another channel to go be a member of.
Yeah, as in they put out the movie.
From the ashes of Vin Diesel rises.
I was gonna say like
film. There we go.
I was gonna say like the weed in Pennsylvania must be really good.
Well, it ain't that good.
It's true, man. Dude. Gotta come to Canada for this. You know what I'm saying?
But fellas, I have to make a bit of a segue, and it's funny because I really don't have much to add to this particular slide.
Nobody does.
Yeah, I know. It's just cool to see, but yeah, who cares?
But I must bid adieu. That's French.
Farewell.
Say bye.
Dictionary.
But yeah, I'm just I'm gonna be jumping on to TNH Team Nerd Herd just to give my thoughts on the Last of Us episode from Friday. And you don't have to big screen me, it's cool,
Yeah.
But
yeah, because you're awesome.
But yeah, listen, after you guys are done catching the rest of this episode, it does suck. I'm gonna miss the Trade Center. But yeah, head on over to catch the don't watch that episode if you haven't seen The Last of Us, because it is going to be a spoiler review. So if you haven't seen the show, don't watch. But that's it.
Show us your library card.
Next, I gotta find it. I gotta
500.
find it. But
Show us some cereal. What cereal are you having tonight?
she was too far away.
I need
Those
that
are holes.
Cheerios.
I could show you my. I could show you my bowl. Just
Ooh.
all right. All right, guys.
Who took a pic?
All right, man.
Listen,
Yeah,
and
Take care.
if you can't fit that Morbius collection in your shelf, visit your local library.
Why? What are they gonna do?
Sorry.
Trash it?
Oh, okay.
Peace, bud.
I'm up.
It was a valiant effort. Get it? Valiant.
That was good.
Get there. Boo.
That was
This will be a valiant effort.
Next slide.
Yo.
Let's move on.
We got more news about movies dropping. Everybody saw this. Everybody and their mom saw this, but hey, it's up here. Amazon Prime Video has announced it will be adding Spider-Man Noir show to its live-action Spider-Verse spin-offs. Yeah, so we're gonna be getting this, and what's the first one? Silk, I think, is the first one. Yeah. We'll see how this goes, man. We'll see how this goes. Yeah. I don't have much to add to this one, bro.
Yeah, I don't really care for Spider-Man Noir. I hope it
cares?
does well. Don't get me wrong. I hope it does well, and that we see a little more Spider-Verse characters. But I this is just one that's not for me personally.
Nah.
I mean, I'm looking forward to it.
Just please don't let it be Nicolas Cage. Come on.
No, I think he actually said he's not a part of it at
Oh,
all.
good.
Good. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I'm kind of interested to see what they'll be doing. Really, Sony has no way to distribute their own property, so they kind of need to hang on to things like, Marvel to put out their movies and Netflix and Amazon and stuff like that. So I think they really actually have to do something with their stuff. But yeah, it kind of seems like they're trying to really run before they can crawl. I mean, we've got Silk, we've got Madam Web, we've got Silk, we've got allegedly El Muerto coming out, and now Spider-Man Noir. You're putting a lot of money into projects, and nothing's come out, and you have no reception of it. And really, what's the bigger picture going to be in the end of it? So are these all interconnected, or is this leading up to something, or are they all standalones? So
they're just trying to pump the fans right now, get hopes, right, and see, we got backing, let's put this out, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
They're trying to pump themselves up.
They're kind of in that same frame of mind as like DC Comics in general. Just throw shit at the board and see what sticks. I wish I could be excited about this because I actually kind of like Spidey Noir. Some interesting stories there to tell with kind of a sort of a detective Spider-Man. But I don't have a whole lot of faith in Sony to not fuck it up, and just given their track record and even the shit that they're looking at as potential projects, Madam Web, the Craven spinoff and stuff like that. It just doesn't tend to give me a whole lot of faith in their decision-making process to begin with. There's a lot of other characters who I think I would be looking at centering, different projects around before I would ever even possibly think of taking a shot at those characters, especially when reception to the product that I have been putting out has been lukewarm at best. I mean, the animated shit, great, but anything else that they've done, it's been pretty fucking lacking.
Yeah.
So
we'll see. The only time will tell. But ye of little faith.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Cool universe, like AOA was saying. Cool universe, man.
Yeah,
it is. There's just no reason to have a lot of faith in it, unfortunately, because.
But really, what do they really have at this point? They've already kind of done all the big ones you can do. They've kind of sunk Venom and Carnage.
No, kinda. They did. They sunk them.
I mean, they can only do so much with Miles and Gwen until I'm sure that's Marvel's.
But they can stretch that out over a couple of different films
But see, that would be the thing though with Sony. If I were in the position of Sony, I would probably want to go ahead and build like a centerpiece for the franchise. Something to kind of attach
and build around, right?
Yeah,
have all these connect into that.
Yeah, and Miles. I mean, Miles seems to be the logical choice. I mean, obviously, you don't really you want to use Tom Holland Spider-Man, but you can only use him sparingly and in certain things. So Miles is the best bet because it kind of makes sense to have Tom Holland show up there every now and then, and he is, that centerpiece for the franchise. They could center everything around and move on from there. So,
well, let's be real. Eventually, that's the plan, right? They're going to bring in, Gwen. They're going to bring in Miles, but they should have done it like you were saying in the reverse order. You start with your heavies, get the attention and get everyone all excited. Wow, this is great, and then build everything around to bring it all together.
Yeah.
But you know what? Madam Web might be a nice centering point as well because of like her being so
how her character is. Yeah.
With the web. I mean,
it could be, but I think she's probably going to be a hard character for people that aren't generally familiar with, the franchise itself or, the finer details to kind of understand what that character is about. You know what I mean? She's just a hard one to base it off of with nothing behind her so far,
And really, would Sony do the, the cameos of, this multiverse, that multiverse? Like you've already done that, so that's already played out a little too much. So
Yep. Shoot.
Maybe they'll get their shit together eventually, but probably not.
Nah, man.
Go so far though.
According to the director,
4 times the charm.
That's it, man. Matt Shackman. Marvel's Fantastic Four is set to begin filming in early 2024. The reboot is still, the third reboot, is still on schedule for a February 15th, 2025 release date. So, 2 more years. No news on casting for the movie, though.
I don't want to hear.
Would be the 4th project, isn't it?
I just want them to come out with, a trailer or two, drop the movie. I don't want everybody, following their every step and critiquing everything because then we're just doomed from the start. Let's just, watch it with open eyes, open ears, and see how it fucking goes.
Oh, you're new to these comic book movies, huh?
Yeah. No, I just, the last 3 were fucking horrible. And I just want to go in there with a clean slate, an open mind, and watch it and see how it goes. I don't care for following their every little move just for this movie specifically because I want it to do well. I don't want to just keep reading things and be like, fuck, it's getting pushed back. Oh, they couldn't find a director. Oh, we don't have casting rumors, right?
Mm-hmm.
They need to do Fantastic Four right. They need to.
I said 4th. I mean, I said 3rd just because they had the first 2 I count as one. Same universe. Then that second one or whatever the hell that thing was. Now this will be like the 3rd incarnation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well, Heroes counting the Corman movie or whatever too. So.
Oh shit, man!
Damn,
what?
son.
Yep. You didn't know about that.
The old one.
Before we were born.
That's not even.
Hey, count.
Okay, fine.
But you know what? That those movies feel so far gone that the special effects just weren't there at the time. And even the 2015 one, it was a little shitty. But you know what? I think they might get it this time. I think that they will.
Hope so I really do.
Mm-hmm.
2015 movie led up to one punch, and that was it. That was the end of the movie. It was just one hit. It's clobbering time. Boom. That was it. And I was like, wow, that was weak. That was weak, man.
Yeah, well, they've got a better chance with this movie than they've had with any of the other ones. So, Baker said in chat that there's rumors that they're going to set the this movie during the 60s. You know, I think initially, if I'd have heard that premise, I might have been like, I don't know about that. That might not be the greatest idea in the world. But seeing what Marvel's done, especially with like Werewolf by Night and everything, the stylistic choices they made, who knows? I'm willing to take a chance and see what they do with it. So,
my big worry about properties like Fantastic Four and X-Men very specifically is because they've been around for so long and have such a huge cast of characters. You know, how far out are they looking into? Because, you know, they're going to do all the big stories, but, you know, how fast are they going to introduce everything? Like, they need to, you know.
They need to do it right. That's what I'm saying.
They need to do it right. They need to have like a proper build up. But I mean, look how far we are for Fantastic Four already, you know? And then you're going to have to, by the time you get to the third or fourth movie, like we're going to be in our like 40s, 50s and stuff like that, you know? Like, it's going to be, and, you know, like, will the superhero fatigue, you know, will that actually set in? You know, like, what's it going to be looking like with, like,
never.
Yeah. So, I mean,
damn,
we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very possible. I mean, I'll probably still be watching them. I might be the only one, but
I'll be watching them until I can't see them no more. But
right?
I'll be there.
I'll be waiting. You know what? On that topic, we are going to talk a little bit about the future. Kevin, the boss man Kevin, says that phases 5 and 6 of the MCU will have more standalone films in these phases. However, these films will still continue to contribute to the grand scheme that is the multiverse saga. So 1 through 3 were the Infinity Saga, 4 to 6 is now dubbed the multiverse saga. I heard he plans with more standalone. Time. Left arrows was good. Was good. What were you saying, dude?
Oh, I was saying, yeah. I read that he plans his phases 3 phases at a time, right? So he's got up to 6 planned, and obviously working on 7, 8, 9 right now. But I'd like to see a couple more standalone films and just highlight some of the characters that we've seen in maybe some TV shows and got a brief introduction of. I'd be down for that. You know, a Moon Knight standalone film, you know, Miss Marvel, you know, just alone, right? I'd be down for that. I'm looking forward to it.
I think it's needed to kind of build
absolutely.
connection between us and these new characters, because let's be real, a lot of us fell off as soon as our boys died or are not used anymore. I think that reconnection is needed. So, hey, all the power to you.
Get acquainted again.
Yeah, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
Well, like, when you look at this far out with phases, you know, I really like the way that James Gunn announced it, as in, you know, here are my movies and here is the plot, rather than here's here's Captain America New World Order. Okay, and what's the entire plot of this movie? Like, do I care for it? Is it something skippable? At least with James Gunn, when he announced it, it was like, here's the entire plot of the film. I'm like, okay, well, you know what? Maybe this isn't for me, but at least it's something I get an idea of, rather than just here's what we're doing, and then but really, like, how does it actually all connect? Probably doesn't. Because really, how much of this space has really connected?
Not a lot.
Nothing.
No, not a lot.
You know, in a way, it's not bad. It's a good thing, and I think personally, and I'm glad to see more standalone movies, because, like, I remember when Guardians of the Galaxy 2, I think it was, came out. Yeah, I think it's Guardians of the Galaxy 2. You know, there was this whole thing going on in fucking Missouri with the blob thing or whatever. And people were like, well, where were the Avengers during all this? Well, I can only assume that the people that were asking those questions don't read a whole lot of fucking comic books, because you could pretty much ask that about any event that's happened ever in any comic book, you know, where is all the rest of these motherfuckers? Yeah, because it seems like it's a pretty big emergency, but, you know, there's only one superhero here. And that's just the way, you know, that it is in comics. And the movies right now, at least, they don't really lean that direction. Like, you expect all the Avengers to show up and the Guardians of the Galaxy and everybody the fuck else. And it's just unrealistic that they're going to keep doing that. So just to see more standalone projects, it's not really surprising. I think that's the route that they are going to have to go. Eventually the MCU is going to have different branches, just like comics, and different niches and just different sections of the universe, and people are going to be able to sort of buy what they want.
True. And that kind of is what James Gunn did do correctly when he very much said, a movie like Joker is Elseworld. This is not our Joker that going forward with. Like, it's very much labeled, this is Elseworld. And, maybe when they do something much further down the line, this is an Elseworld. This is kind of like a little bonus for all the fans that it isn't connected at all, because you know what, it's going to get so expansive, and then the amount of time that it takes to really do anything, like, they won't be able to.
No.
Yeah.
Shit.
All right, what else we got, Keys?
That concludes.
That's all the news.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Damn, light week compared to the week before.
Damn, that was
and James Gunn's pen fucking announcements.
Yeah, shit. Shit. You want to rip through Trade Center, yo?
Let's do it.
Yeah, we're almost at the 2-hour mark.
Yeah,
some other guys getting ready to go, so we might as well go ahead and get through this real quick.
All right. Plus, these aren't really serious trades, but let's go.
They're always serious, Keys.
Thank you so much. First.
Oh. Ooh.
Welcome to the Kill Center.
Oh shit.
We saw the Guardians.
Don't.
Which of the bunch are not making it in Guardians of the Galaxy 4, boys? If you had to pick one or two, not just one or two, which ones you guys think aren't making it? This is for the chat as well, so please.
This is it. Okay. Plain and simple, man. Drax and Rocket Raccoon.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
I
can see that.
I think Drax is done. He's over with. There's nothing left for him to show or for us to see. And Rocket, almost the same thing, man. He's played right out right now, and we're gonna get a little bit of his origin in this upcoming movie. But other than that, we strung him along too long. Yeah, you can say that about the other Guardians, but there's more stories behind them, right? There's nothing left from them, man. I think it's their time. They're done.
Arbel?
I think Drax, and you know what? I think they're going to throw us, a curveball, and I'm going to pick someone like Mantis. She plays a part, but you know what? I feel like they're going. I feel like they're gonna go heavy. I think the whole purpose of Quill and her being brother and sister,
so she can die and have that emotional,
was a setup. Yeah, I feel.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good spec.
Going forward with how Marvel's going so cosmic, you need like big hitters and stuff like that. So you need someone like skilled fighters and stuff like that, which really isn't Mantis. And going forward with the new team, if Adam Warlock joins and hopefully we get like Moondragon and Phyla Valley. Like, you need big hitters, and some of these people are expendable, and people like Gamora or Mantis probably won't make the cut.
That's fair. No, that's a good argument, man.
I think Rocket's gonna have a nice happy ending. I really think he will. Him and Layla or Lila, whatever.
Lila.
Yeah.
Aww.
So yeah, for me, I think it's obviously Drax. We already know that he's probably one way or another he's not making it out of this movie, whether it's that he dies or he just decides that he's not doing this anymore or whatever. He's not going to be going forward in any more stuff. The other one, I would say probably Gamora is the most likely, to be honest. Yeah, I think we'll see actually Rocket get either, kind of like Marvel said, kind of sort of, I don't even want to say a send-off, but we'll kind of see him either go off and do his own thing with like Groot and Lila, or he'll kind of stay with whatever might be the new iteration of the team will be. I think Peter sticks around too. Chris Pratt sort of base of the franchise. I think they could still do more with him in movies going forward.
Yeah.
Mantis, I think she's already signed on for more projects. Actually, to be honest, so I think most likely is Gamora, just because. First of all, it's Zoe Saldana, and she's in this franchise. Obviously, was in Avengers Endgame, which is one of the biggest movies ever. She's in Avatar, which seems to be doing pretty fucking well. Like, she doesn't really need the money to sit there in that makeup chair anymore. And if Dave Bautista doesn't like sitting there getting makeup up for Drax, I don't imagine she probably loves it for Gamora either. So I think she's probably the most likely. Karen Gillian seems like she's more likely to stick around as Nebula than Zoe Saldana as Gamora. So that would be my guess.
Damn.
I like these, man. The chats.
Yeah, we got all different answers so far.
Yeah, man. I like unis. Kill them all, but
Do you think they're gonna restart the romance between this Elseworld Gamora and Quill? Like, do you think that's something?
No, that's done. There's no going back to that.
And that's why I wonder if they keep her around to kind of, it gives her a little more reason to stay along, to kind of see who she is, stuff like that type of thing. But I mean, we don't need that again. Save that for a Disney Plus show or something.
It's not even that I think necessarily that they'll kill her off. I mean, they already kind of did that once, so I think more than anything, she'll probably just kind of go off and do her own thing.
Yeah, which she already has, but that's what I hope they don't touch on. Like, I don't care what this other Gamora's been doing. Like, we've already seen what a Gamora does.
Yeah,
goes around kills people.
Right.
Or check this: Mantis dies, Drax gone. Star Fox comes through, right? Joins the team. Let's just hype it. Star Fox. Hype it.
Smash Brothers is coming next.
Wow. And then you got Gamora falling in love with Eros, which creates a crazy dynamic between her, Star-Lord, and
Ooh, the old love triangle.
You know what I'm saying? Because he's everybody he's got those little powers of his, the influence powers, if you will.
Yeah. Okay.
Then he'll get sued, and they'll bring in She-Hulk to do some twerking.
Yeah. Facts.
Yeah. Okay.
No, they'll bring in Madison, because that's what we need.
Madison Wongers.
Listen, if they're not bringing Madison back for a crossover with Wong, don't do it. Don't tease me like that.
Oh shoot. Yo, she's definitely gonna be in that Strange Academy show. Now I think about it.
That's literally the whole reason why they built it, for Madison and Wong.
I hope so. Madison Wongers.
Oh man.
Oh,
no.
We need it.
Changing gears from Kill Center to back to Trade Center. I got three amazing Valentine's Day covers. Screw the price, guys. If you guys had to choose one to represent Valentine's Day, which one would you choose and why, man?
Yo, okay. I'm going with the Marvel Valentine special.
Okay.
It looks like you got a couple different stories, or at least a couple different characters tied into this. You got your Spider-Man, Daredevil, Cyclops, Phoenix, all that stuff. It just and it looks more like a Valentine's cover. I was gonna go with the Deadpool, but I gotta go Marvel's Valentine on this.
You're such a romantic, buddy. Oh,
I know.
Marvel.
Who was that on the cover on the Deadpool? Who's like Dupe gooping on?
Dupe.
Yeah, I know it's Dupe, but who's that on the pole?
Who's that on the pole? I don't know.
It's some random chick, bro. They're in a strip club, man. They're just throwing money, throwing stacks.
That's Dazzler.
Is it?
Yo, you can see another one in the back too. So you got Wolverine, Deadpool, Hitmonkey, and Dupe all chilling in a strip club.
Seems legit.
Dude, we don't use that. We don't use Dazzler around keys. You know.
I do.
I was trying to ignore it. I was just like,
You hear that? Yeah, I'll kind of go for the Marvel Valentine's special, I guess, as well. I mean, of the choices, yeah, it does feel like a Valentine's Day card.
Yeah, it does.
Man, where's that? What issue is that? I can't remember. This fucking Miles and Spider-Gwen cover.
Oh, the kissing one there.
Yeah.
Number 12.
I think so, something like
12?
that.
Yeah.
12 or 14 or something like that. Yeah.
12 or 14.
Come on,
yeah.
that's the Valentine's cover right there.
Which one? Which cover?
Miles 12.
I think
Miles and Gwen, they're upside down
Nah,
kissing.
that ain't it. That ain't
that's
it.
the
That ain't it,
Valentine's
Chief.
cover,
It's
bro.
Deadpool 27, Hastings variant, because nothing beats the love of the boys. No, they're just chilling there. You know what I'm saying?
You're sitting
Nothing
in per
gets
row
me
right there.
So what?
You're sitting in per row, man. Front seats.
Bro, as boys, the boys together. Okay.
Yeah, it's
I guess
No matter
it's
what
better.
relationship
it seems
happens,
real
you always have
romantic.
boys.
That's fair.
Very romantic setting.
It's bromantic.
Yeah, nothing
All
beats
right, all right, let me
romance than
switch
throwing
it.
dollar
Face.
bills on stage.
Yeah. And then picking them back up because you're broke. All right, so all right, so we got a little bit of a trade here. Once again, Valentine's Day themed. I hate Valentine's Day. Some Mariner 33, 1971. You can get a raw, kind of very fine little condition for like $25 Canadian. First Namora appearance since the Golden Age, you know what I mean? And in this issue, True Love, Namor, that playboy, and Dorma get engaged up against also $25 in better condition, probably around near mint. X-Men 2493, classic cover between this beautiful couple. Personally, I'm going with the beautiful couple on this one.
Nice.
Gotta love it. Mon chéri. Dude, where you at here, man?
Personally, you got to highlight
both
808's
25.
comment.
Oh, let me see what I can do.
But while you get that going up there, here's my little breakdown. I already own X-Men 24, so I got to go with the one I don't have, which also happens to be a first appearance, so that's always nice too. Yeah, I'm going Submariner 33 on this.
Yeah.
Even though I also have X-Men 24, I would take another one over the Submariner. I don't. Reintroductions, who cares?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm with Marvel on this one. Submariner, I guess it's cool or whatever. You get the first Namora since the Golden Age, so I guess it's sort of a minor key. But I don't even remember if Namora or fucking Namorita or whichever one is his sister, which one's his wife, or
which one's his cousin.
Huh?
Is Namora his cousin?
His daughter.
Yeah, I don't remember. I can't keep track of all of them. So I'm not a huge Namor fan, to be honest. So I'm gonna go with X-Men 24 because of the classic, iconic cover. So
okay, right on.
And Hyper went over to Team Nerd Herd. He's doing the Last of Us show over there on Team Nerd Herd.
Yeah, which is they're actually paired up now with Nerdvana, the Nearing Nerdvana. So go check out Nearing Nerdvana, and you'll find them on there.
There you go.
Now, what I'd like to, I just want to address Dan De La Torre's question here, comment here, and I would also like to address Marvel. I found it very, very, very fitting that you mentioned Namor's cousin, because this is this is 1971. I don't think it's that old. Dorma is a distant cousin of Neymar.
Oh my god!
Man married his cousin, bro. You activated my trap card on you guys. I wanted to see who picked this out. Yeah,
this some real Game of Thrones shit.
His cousin.
Dude, you trying to tell us?
So that's some Alabama shit.
I was sitting
right,
just waiting. So, yeah. Fun fact. So, Dan, I don't know what state you're from. I'm guessing. Oh man. So yeah, I had it as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, someone's gonna fall for this. So yeah, thank you. Let's move it on to the next one.
The trap card.
Yeah, you activated my trap card.
The Lannisters like this one.
Kissing cousins. All right, we got two DC Playboys here. Okay, we got Little Terry McGinnis, first appearance, Batman Beyond, issue 1, 1999. Raw. This is key right here. Very fine condition. Up against the Tales of the Teen Titans 44, 1984. Now, these are both heartthrob characters. Dick Grayson becomes Nightwing. Everybody loves Nightwing and Dick Grayson. Soulfly, apparently. No, so I'm not thinking.
What a horrible suit, though. His suit
Bruh.
in that issue. Oh, man.
I don't even want to. Which one are you guys going with, man? So we got a Raw, more modern. Not even near mint. It's kind of, that VF range. I'm not going to say minus or plus. I'm just going to say in that range.
But they're worth the same.
A 9. Yo.
Wild.
I'm not going to comment on worth on this one. I'm not going to comment on worth. Because actually, Batman Beyond Raw is like $50 more expensive than this slab.
Yeah.
I lie more.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just it's like around 350-ish. And the the Titans one is like 250-ish Canadian range. I didn't want to say it, but yeah.
No, that's fine. It doesn't change my answer. Yeah, I'm going Batman all fucking day on this, man. Batman Beyond was my fucking jam. Sorry, excuse the language. But yeah, Terry McGinnis, man, all day. Yeah, they're both DC books, but Batman Beyond, man. I used to love watching that TV show growing up, and whether it's Raw compared to a 9.6 graded, I don't care. I've been looking for Batman Beyond like for a half decent price for a while now. So if you guys see one, let me know.
Weirdly enough, I'm gonna go against the grain, and I'm gonna pick the Teen Titans 44. Since the Tom Taylor run, Nightwing has become kind of like a fan favorite character of mine. I really like the writing, great character, great history. So, I mean, this is one I've actually been looking for a while. It's like a side quest book, so yeah, it's good to know that that's the same price as the Batman Beyond #1 in a VF condition if I ever find one.
Yeah,
hell yeah.
No.
You guys,
but I did love Batman Beyond. That was a fucking kick-ass show. That was so good.
Unreal.
Yeah, that was way beyond its time. So yeah,
let's see what you did there. It's face.
Yeah,
I don't think.
I mean, I completely understand what the chat is saying and everything going with Batman Beyond #1, but again, I'm with Marvel on this one. I would go with the Teen Titans because, honestly, I mean, what are you going to do with a Batman Beyond #1? In a very fine condition? I would want something in better condition for my personal collection, and it's gonna be hard to fucking get rid of that because who the hell wants a very fine on a Batman Beyond from 1999? They're gonna be looking for a mint.
They sell.
I believe it, but you're not gonna find a whole lot of people. Huh?
If he was here, BC would take that Batman Beyond #1.
Oh no, I'm sure there's people out there that would take it and everything like that. But yeah, you're definitely gonna be selling that at a lower price because of the condition and everything like that. So, and it's definitely a much smaller market to get rid of it than obviously if it were a mint. So yeah, I would just take the Teen Titans and add it to my collection because one that I want, and it's good enough condition that I would keep it.
Yeah. Okay. Right on.
I respect that. I'm going Batman Beyond all day. I'm putting that shit in the top loader. I'm mounting that shit on the wall.
Let's go.
That's just me. But yeah,
I would too, man.
Baker likes slabs. That's true. But bro, you're not gonna nut this 9.6 in your PC. You're a 9.8 man. We all know this. We all know that. Yes. And I believe that concludes. Yes, it does. The Trade Center.
That's it. Hey, that was a good show. A long one, but a good one.
Yeah. Well, we made it through. We survived the whole 2 hours.
Yeah.
Didn't even run too much over. Yeah.
No. We start late anyway, so it's like we're out of time.
Not like we started.
We're good. Yeah.
Shoot.
All right, guys. Well, that's the show that we got for this week. Dude, you want to tell them where they can find us?
You know where you guys can find us right here. Same bat channel, same bat. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, we'll be back on Saturday. This is our off week for the Hall show, so we'll be back Saturday for Royally Fucked, 12 p.m. Eastern time to go over your pre-orders.
Dude, there's someone behind you. Oh my God.
Oh shit! It's K-Man. Yeah, we'll be back Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern Time for Royally Fucked. And then we'll be back next Monday, 7 p.m. till 9 p.m. Eastern Time for Previously On. And that's it, guys. It's a nice, short, easy week. Make sure you guys go see Ant-Man. Don't forget.
I just bought my tickets today.
Thursday.
Nice. Yeah,
3:30. Let's
we're
go.
gonna try to go for Thursday.
What time are you going, Keys?
3:30.
What time are you going? Yeah, same here.
Ooh, early. I'm going for like 6. I think it's like 6:15 or 6:30.
Damn.
Too late. I'll spoil it.
Exactly.
My phone
No,
will be
I can't go off social media that long.
That's fair. All right.
All
guys.
right. Hey, well, Marvel, you guys are gonna be able to find him right freaking here on the Comic Kingpins. Big
Oh,
takes.
yeah.
If you
Where I've
haven't,
always
please
been anyway, so
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
It's an
follow him
unofficial
on
first appearance.
IG. Check out them stories, man. He comes with the heat for the FOC, the new comic book day. The man's got the goods. So follow him up on IG. Same on little tag on the bottom there. That's what's up. Face. Nobody can really find you because you're faceless, but we always love to hear your voice on this show, buddy.
And remember, guys.
Hero, don't ask these questions because we don't have these answers. No, I'm playing.
Putting
will
keys
start
on
when
the
it
spot
starts.
specifically. I like it. All right, guys. Well, that's the show that we got for this week. So we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. So you can check out
Okay,
Hyper
man,
over on
anyways.
Nearing Nirvana, Defects, 22 Comics. I think we hit everybody. I think we hit everybody.
K-Man, you got any parting words for us, bud?
Yeah. Peace out. Oh, you did.
Love it.